Welcome to Tyler's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is April the 16th, 2021, and we got some Impact Wrestling to talk about, but ladies and gentlemen, we got some news. So the first news is about Impact Wrestling's Rebellion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this main event match, needs a special commentator. And guess what? Ladies and gentlemen, the former SmackDown and NXT commentator Morrow is going to be calling the match for the main event at Rebellion. And now we got more news, ladies and gentlemen. WWE looks like they're doing some spring cleaning on their roster, because we got some releases that happened yesterday, and ladies and gentlemen, some of them are upsetting, but some of them we haven't seen like 2 years. And we haven't seen for a couple months. And ladies and gentlemen, most of them are jobbers and never got used. None of them had a rivalry for the Intercontinental title or for any title or any rivalry. No personal rivalry happened. Like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, that wasn't for a title, but they were still a rival. These people never got used or never been used at all since like 2 years. Well, one of them hasn't been used for 2 years. So I got a list of 10 people that got released from yesterday. This is the only 10 that I know of. Ladies and gentlemen, Samoa Joe. He got released. That's why he's out of the commentary, and they put that new guy in. One thing, SmackDown has a replacement for Corey Graves' commentary spot on SmackDown, because Corey Graves is on Raw. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Pat McAfee, that guy that had a match with Adam Cole at NXT TakeOver 30 or 31, he will be replacing Corey Graves and will be on SmackDown, calling the SmackDown action with Michael Cole. So Samoa Joe got released. Bo Dallas, we haven't seen this guy for 2 years, and I want to know what they're going to do with him, but now we know, and he got released. I'm sorry, Bo, but you're gone. The legend, Mickie James. She's out. I thought she will be gone too, because the last time we seen her, she had a Raw Women's Championship, and then she got injured. And then the last time we seen her, I think it was the Royal Rumble. She's gone. The Iconics, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. Billie Kay just had a WrestleMania match, and now she got released. Peyton Royce, I do see Peyton Royce getting released, because she even made on Raw Talk, she had a problem that she's not getting used. And I don't think that was scripted. I think she was really pissed. I think she was really angry. So I could see Peyton Royce getting angry. And Billie Kay, I think she could do something better in other companies. We have Kalisto, my favorite luchador, man. Well, we got still another luchador. We got Rey Mysterio, but I like Kalisto. But I think Kalisto could do good in the Impact Wrestling or AEW. Let's see what happens. And we still have Gran Metalik and Lindsay Dorado still, right? On WWE. Does anyone really care about this one? Tucker got released. Anyone cared? No, everybody loves Otis. Nobody loves Tucker. People loves Otis. Otis is not released. Otis is still there. People love Otis. I believe he could get I think he could get money for Vince McMahon, because people love Otis. We have Chelsea Green, Zack Ryder's girlfriend or wife. I don't know what she is to him, but ladies and gentlemen, she's gone. And I think she might be going to Impact Wrestling with her boyfriend, Zack Ryder, Matt Cardona. I think that could happen. Wesley Blake, Steve Coulter is out now. Wesley Blake, the only one forgotten son. Jackson Ryder is still in there. And the last one is Mojo Rawley. Mojo Rawley got released as well. But maybe some of these guys actually could go to AEW or Impact Wrestling or any wrestling promotion that I don't know yet. NWA, maybe MLW, they could do something better. Or Ring of Honor. We will find out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, three big matches. Now let's get to Impact Wrestling. We got big matches that got added to Rebellion. I want to tell you guys one of them because it was part of a match. But two of them was part of it. Well, one did not get announced until like after the show. But I will tell you guys when the match is over, when I make it over. But ladies and gentlemen, first match, we will have an 8-man tag team match. Eddie Edwards teams up with Willie Mack, teams up with James Storm and Chris Sabin to verse Violent by Design because they thought, I didn't know about this, but Tommy Dreamer got a tag at Hardcore Justice, and Trey, he replaced Tommy Dreamer. He replaced him because Tommy Dreamer got hurt. But they thought it was Violent by Design. They said they didn't do it. So, but Eddie Edwards says, I don't care, let's fight. So, Violent by Design surrounded the ring from Willie Mack and Eddie Edwards. Chris Sabin and Jay Story came out and attacked them. Then they had a brawl. Then Violent by Design ran away. So we got an 8-man tag team match. James Storm made the challenge, and maybe it will happen. We will find out. So let's get to this matches now. Ladies and gentlemen, nothing else big happens. We got Jazz's retirement. But we will get to that because she had her last match. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Josh Alexander will be versing TJP. I thought it was a pretty great match. It was great. I enjoyed it. But the winner of that match was Josh Alexander. Then we had Carla Anderson versus Crazy Steve. This was a pretty decent match for Crazy Steve against a top guy like Carla Anderson in Impact Wrestling. I thought it was a pretty decent match. But ladies and gentlemen, Decay was trying to get herself involved. Doug Gallows getting himself involved. But the winner of that match was Carla Anderson. I believe he won with a spine buster, did he? Then we had Jazz and Jordan Grace will be versus Tasha Steelz and Kira Hogan because when Jazz was doing her retirement and trying to thank everybody, Tasha Steelz and Kira Hogan came out and says, it's good news that she's gone. Get out of here. Go to the retirement with the oldies. And ladies and gentlemen, they made fun of Jazz and Jordan, mostly Jazz. And then the referee came out and said to them, in their street clothes, that Scott D'Amore made a match between those four ladies. So, ladies and gentlemen, Jazz and Jordan Grace had won the match. Good job for them. And Jazz finished off her retirement speech. And then the rest of the roster came out and give her a clap and chant her name. Ladies and gentlemen, that's great. But Scott D'Amore awarded Jordan Grace and Jazz a Knockouts Tag Team title match at Rebellion. But Jazz says, she's going to do the stipulation. The stipulation is she lost, she retires, and then she's gone. So, ladies and gentlemen, she says she's not going to take the title match, but she has somebody for Jordan Grace at Rebellion. Rebellion, I don't know who it is. Nobody told us who it is. We know Terry Wilde is coming back. We saw her face. But will it be her? Teaming up with Jordan Grace versus Tasha Steelz? She's a man of her word that she will be retired. That's the words I want to say. She's a man of her word. And she's retiring. So who's going to be Jordan Grace's tag team partner? We will find out. Then we have the pick of your poison matches. Brian Myers, Matt Cardona chose Brian Myers' opponent. And it was Jake something. It was a pretty decent match, but the winner of that match was Brian Myers. Then Brian Myers chose Sami Callihan to verse Mr. Matt Cardona. And ladies and gentlemen, of course, Sami used his hacking skills. The lights went out, and then went on, and then he attacked Matt Cardona before the match off the stage. But ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. I believe this is the first time ever seeing Sami Callihan and Matt Cardona go 1-on-1. But I thought it was a pretty decent match. But the winner of that match was Sami Callihan. But Sami called out Trey Miguel, and ladies and gentlemen, Sami wants Trey to join forces with him and all that stuff, like he did try to do last week when they went tag team. But ladies and gentlemen, Sami's the one that helped Trey to be in the main event of Hardcore Justice. Because Violent by Design did not attack Tommy, Sami Callihan did. Sami attacked Tommy Dreamer, and then he says, I'm going to give you one more, because he offered a handshake to join forces, and Mr. Trey Miguel says, absolutely not, and then he told him the whole story, what happened to Tommy Dreamer and how he got into the main event of Hardcore Justice, and he says, I'm going to give you one more chance to say yes to the offer, and Trey said no. So Sami destroyed Trey Miguel, attacking him with a chair, but Trey wouldn't stay down. But we heard, and it was announced, at Rebellion, it will be Sami Callihan versus Trey Miguel in a last man standing match. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the big press conference. We got Tony Khan, and something on the wide, Jerry Lynn was there. We got Rich Swann, and we got Scott D'Amore. And a fashionable late AEW World Champion, Kenny Omega, and Don Callis. Josh Matthews is the host, and they answered the questions. The question that everybody was asking is that whoever wins this match, will they be going on both shows? AEW, Dynamite, and Impact Wrestling. And Scott D'Amore and Tony Khan said yes, they're going to be on both shows. They're going to be on AEW Dynamite and on Impact Wrestling. If Kenny wins, he'll be on Dynamite and Impact. And if Mr. Rich Swann wins, he will be on Impact and AEW Dynamite. Let's see if that will happen. But ladies and gentlemen, then Kenny came out. And then, I forgot who this guy was, but he asked a question to Don Callis, and Don felt like he was getting roasted, and then he has something to say. He kicked Josh Matthews off the podium, and he has something to say, and I hate Don right now. He talks so much, man, he talks. I don't hate him, it's just, I understand he's a spokesman for Kenny Omega. I'm just saying, I don't like his character. He talks so much, man. Oh, my God. Why does he talk so much? Nobody likes that. I know I don't. But, ladies and gentlemen, and then Kenny Omega has some words to say to Rich Swann. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the last slap until Rebellion. Kenny slapped Rich Swann, and then a big brawl happened. Security guards had to take the opponents off each other. And that's the end of Impact Wrestling. Will this be the end of Kenny Omega's reign? Or will this be the end of Rich Swann's reign? I believe next Sunday is Rebellion. Oh, I will be watching that live. I will be watching that show live for you guys. Because I want to see who's going to win this match. Who's going to win this match? And ladies and gentlemen, the question is for SmackDown, because SmackDown lost a lot of guys with the spring cleaning of the roster. Will they bring some NXT superstars to the main roster? And if you guys want to play the game, like if you want, I'm going to ask you a question. If you want to play the game, write down who you think is going to come to SmackDown. People are saying Roderick Strong, Santana Garrett. Maybe some returns. But ladies and gentlemen, let's see what happens. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow for SmackDown. That's all for me today. Tyler's up. Bye!